we have a kale salad. And the ingredients are 5 cups of kale, washed and shredded, 2½ cups of sweet potato cubed, 1/2 cup of bell pepper or diced tomato, 1/4 cup of red onion diced, 1/4 cup of celery or jicama diced, 3 tablespoons of raisins, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds, 1/4 cup of tahini, 1/2 cup of lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast flakes, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of garlic minced, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of water. So this is what we put in the kale salad. Let's make it.
All right. I really, really like kale, and it's amazing how popular kale has become.
Yes, I noticed that.
Very easy to find. Now, a lot of people, when they're making a salad, actually don't make the salad because they say, oh, it's too much work to put, I come home from work, I don't want to have to do all the veggies and everything.
Right.
If after we do our shopping, we just wash all our veggies and store them properly, then they're ready to go when we're ready to go. Instead of washing each piece of celery every time, just do the whole thing.
Yes.
Now the greens and cilantro don't always keep that well. So what I do is I wash them, then I lay them in a clean dish towel.
Oh.
Just barely shake the moisture off. Wrap them in the dish towel and they stay, these have been in here for 2 days.
Really?
They stay beautifully fresh, and cilantro will as well. So you put it in, roll it up, put it in a shopping bag, loosely roll it, keep it in the fridge, and your lettuces, all your greens just stay very fresh and crisp. Can you hear how crispy they are?
Crunchy.
Crunchy and beautiful.
Yes, I had no idea about that. See, you learn something every day.
There we go. Now, when you're doing the kale, you want to remove the stem.
Yes.
And often you can just slide it right off.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh.
The stem comes right off like that. And then for this kale salad, you just want to, you bunch it up like this. And then just cut it very fine.
Ah.
And that helps it to be more tender. Kale is a coarser green.
Right.
So we just want to have it small pieces
Right.
like we have here in the bowl.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So that we have that, we're going to make our dressing for the kale salad.
Okay.
All right. Put it all in our blender. We have some lemon juice that gives it the zest that we need. And some water will actually give us some blendability here.
Yes.
This is raw sunflower seeds.
Wonderful. Very good source of protein and magnesium.
Yes, and when we're eating a salad, it's good to have some fat in there to help us absorb the fat-soluble vitamins.
That's right.
So
like
it's
A
nice.
and E.
Yes, so we want to have that in there. And then this is tahini, which is a sesame seed paste.
Tahini is so good.
I think it makes this salad dressing really.
I believe it.
Yes.
I believe it. I love tahini.
And it is getting easier to find just at regular grocery stores.
I noticed that a lot of grocery stores have a healthier selection in certain parts of the store.
Yes.
You can find it, and if you can't, you can ask the manager to order it, and they can order things for you as well.
Yeah, they often will.
Yeah.
So tahini is something that we can use this also in making hummus. So if you buy it for the salad dressing, there are other uses for it as well. And hummus is also becoming more popular.
Yes, it is.
So we have our onion powder. We have some fresh minced garlic.
Oh, love it.
Yes, everything with garlic.
Everything with garlic,
Okay.
except for Danny.
Except for Danny. Salt. Just a little bit of sweetener there for that dressing, and our nutritional yeast flakes, which
Oh, I
makes
know, that's
every
good.
salad dressing lovely.
does.
Yes.
It does.
All right. We're going to blend this until it is smooth. Let's see
Okay.
if we can get this so that it's set at a low speed. Ah, that looks nice and creamy.
It does. And you know what? They're There's so much junk in commercial salad dressings.
Yes.
The wrong oils, just the bad ingredients for the body. When you make your own dressing, that is really good because you can control what you put into your
Absolutely.
dressing. So
Absolutely.
it's so great to make a homemade dressing.
And the lemon juice instead of using the vinegar in the dressing, lemon juice is a source of vitamin C,
Yes.
which helps us to absorb the iron from the
Yes.
vegetables that we're getting.
Yes.
So it's a
great.
very nice swap out there.
Yes.
All right.
And your kale.
And
it's full of vitamin K.
Oh,
which is
yes.
really, really important. And iron, and just, the more vegetables you can get, and if you can do organic, that's really, really good. But fruits and vegetables just are so important. They're so important for health.
Absolutely.
So
the more you get, the better.
The more you get, the better.
That's absolutely right. Now, when I was in nursing school and my nutrition class, they talked about the green vegetables and the vitamin K in there, and some people cannot eat them because they're on blood thinners or something like that. If they talk with their doctor and they're eating them on a consistent basis, they can adjust the medications so that people can eat some green vegetables and get the other benefits as well. But they would need to talk to their doctor.
Right.
But they can work with that.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know, because there are a lot of people who are on blood thinners that are afraid of vitamin K.
Yes. So here we are.
Yeah.
With this beautiful bowl of
Look
greens.
at that.
Now, kale is coarser than lettuce, of course. But when you add the dressing on, we're actually going to just go ahead and put this in here. And then we're going to kind of massage it onto the kale.
Ah, and that kind of breaks the bond, doesn't it?
That's
Yeah.
a very good way to put it. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get this. Oh, and it smells wonderful.
Yes, it does.
All right. That's good.
It's good to have gloves and you just
Oh,
work
yes,
it
that's what we're going to
into-
do. We're going to
Yes.
work it in
Yes.
and massage it into that kale.
And this helps the kale to be more digestible as well.
Oh.
Because you are breaking those bonds, and it just makes it easier to digest.
Oh, absolutely. And kale salad has become kind of a popular thing. You can buy it in a package.
Yes. Yes, I've seen it.
But if you make it yourself, you know how fresh it is. And like you said, you know what ingredients you're getting in these dressings and things alike. All right, I'm going to ask you to add for me. So
Absolutely.
my hands are in here. So we have some red onion.
Red onion. Oh,
Put that
love
in
it.
there. All right. Then we have some red bell pepper. You can use any kind of bell pepper that you like.
Yes.
This is sweet potato that we peeled, cubed, and just lightly steamed until it was fork tender.
Okay.
Could also put it on a cookie sheet, spray the cookie sheet with no stick spray, bake it in the oven until it's tender. So either way would work for the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
There we go. Get
Sweet
those out for you.
potatoes. That's going to give it an interesting flavor
Yes,
too.
it is. It's very lovely. Now we've got some celery here.
Yes, we do.
We could also have used jicama instead of the celery.
Oh.
And that just gives a little bit of a crunch. So we're going to just lightly toss this. Oh, the colors are so
beautiful.
beautiful.
This is a great Sabbath dish to have for company. And
then we would just top it with our pumpkin seeds. And we could use dried cranberries, or we can use raisins, just for a little bit of natural sweetness added to the salad.
Nice.
All right, I'm just going to break those up. They tend to stick a little bit together
Yeah,
with the natural sugar in there.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is it.
Wow.
And if you want the kale to be a little more tender, then you can let that set for 20 minutes or so. But it's pretty good from having been massaged like that with the salad dressing.
How does your family like this dish?
Oh, we love it. This is one of my favorite lunches.
Really?
Very, very delicious.
It's very nutrient dense, isn't it? You got your beta carotene with your sweet potato, and then you have the greens, your chlorophyll with the greens, the kale. It's just, and the pumpkin seeds for the zinc, and so it's got just a lot of good stuff in it, and the vitamin C in the peppers.
That's right.
So
That's right. And if you live in the South, you can grow kale year round.
Really?
I pick it through the winter. So it's a good hearty dish. Now we have some over here.
Oh.
That has, maybe that one's set just a little bit. You can see it's a little more.
I think I want to taste it.
All right, if I could have this salad tongs.
Sure.
Stir that just a little bit for
Sure.
you. Let me just stir that up a little bit. This one has.
I know the crew is saying, we want some too.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll
Just
get
a little.
you started
Good.
on that.
Good.
It's a unique blend of sweet and zip with the tahini and the lemon juice. The kale has a nice crunch. The sweet potatoes add a little different mouthfeel texture to it, so it's kind of a carnival of flavors and textures. Yes, yes.
I noticed that about your foods. They have these layers of textures and flavors. Really delish.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. And this goes over well. And kale is becoming easier to find because it is such a popular healthy green right now.
Oh,
So I'm happy to see that the traditional grocery stores are becoming places where people can find healthy ingredients without having to go to a specialty store.
Absolutely. And you can ask for it.
Ask.
If you are interested in inviting Leslie Keza to your church for a cooking seminar or to help your community to attain a healthier lifestyle, you can contact her at 4204 Jackson Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee 38128. That's 4204 Jackson Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee 38128. You can call her at 731-798-1106. That's 731-798-1106. Or you can email her at leslie.caza@gmail.com.
Book. I do.
Tell us about the cookbook.
The cookbook has about 160 recipes in it. 130 of them are gluten-free for those who need that. And we didn't plan it that way. That's just the way it worked out. So they're yummy, and many of them are gluten-free, and there's a big variety from breakfast to desserts.
Oh, that's so good. If you're transitioning and you want to know how to cook some really good vegan meals, get her cookbook and just practice. Make it make your kitchen your laboratory.
There
right?
we go.